Yo, 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 so Team RaddTitan here, and we're cracking on with some more, you know, event exclusives, showing you all the bits and pieces. Now, we're very, very honoured today because we've been chasing this man around this place all day to get him to talk to us. No, no. So now we have Seng, one of the owners of XM Studios. See, they're trying to pack up. We've really just got him at the end of the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to run through just this quick X-Men line pieces and get Sang's opinion on them and what happened and production issues and everything else. Any other questions? So let's get on. Sang, this Quicksilver.
Yep.
It's been a lot of teases and hints for this for quite a while now, right? Tell me about, this is a complicated character to make, man. Tell me about how you're challenged with this piece.
Okay, for production-wise, the challenging will be, this will be cast in the whole piece. And we cast the whole piece at this size, they'll have issues like breakage, bubbles, holes, and a few issues like how to end my brakes, all the issues. So we need to solve all this with the production. It's not easy for that. And also with the paint job, this is very, very heavy. So the worker is going to hold it and do the paint job. So that is one of the main problems in production also.
When are we expected to see this released? When will collectors start to receive this piece? Any hints on that?
It's end of the year now, to be 2018. I'm scheduled at second quarter of 2018 maybe.
Thank you, Bob, brother. Now we're going to move on. Let's go on to the Storm, yes?
Yeah.
Oh shit, in a minute. Okay, so we're over here with the Storm. Now with this piece, we've seen that there's two portraits, yes?
Yeah.
And I was suggesting, I said that I thought that this was the sea, and it was a tornado coming out of the sea. Now I know you're the creative man in this department, so is this what it was?
You'll be pretty close. I can't say no, I can't say yes. It's pretty close, yes. And this is one of the latest one we have. It's just been printed out not long. We just get it painted. Yep. And the most difficult part for this piece is the colors. So should we go red, gray? Should we go white? Should we go metallic? Metallic color, a lot of issue on this. So end up, this is what I present to you guys.
Yes, I love it. I also, I hate Storm. I don't like the character, or I hate her, I can't stand her. But I love, I might be the only one, but I love this crazy portrait. You know, the screen, like really enjoying her powers, like really enjoying the chaos. It's showing a darker side to the character. And I need that in my collection, that type of darkness.
Actually, I like to go extreme. So this is one of the extreme pose that she had compared to the other one. So when the collector pose them, it's more interesting. Yep. And the last one, I want to point out, I heard a lot of people talking about it's more reddish. And the complex, yes, it will be a slightly darker than this. Be slightly darker.
Slightly darker?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's. I want to jump, just sorry to move you around, but I wanted to get onto this Phoenix. This Phoenix has also got a massive amount of attention. So, okay. I took Sang on a merry dance there. Apologies, bro. So, this piece, Jesus Christ. Piece everywhere, flames everywhere, stones, rocks in the base, swirling around the piece. Who come up with this idea? Where'd this come from?
Okay. Actually, I want this Phoenix to be very angry, to be fierce. So when he's talking about Dark Phoenix, this is what everyone is looking for. That's why after going through with my team, this is what we come up with. It's not never an individual work or a one-man show in XM. It's always a team job. We are all family.
Great job, yes, okay. And we've got 3 portraits with this piece that we've seen at the show, yes?
Yep.
3 portraits, and you're not going to be going with clear resin on this piece as you did the last time, okay? Now your reasoning for that, is that because, you know, clear resin is it's very difficult and there's structural problems that can occur, it's a bit weaker. Is it weaker as a substance?
Actually, resin is made up of the our production make up the materials, I can say. It's make up of two portions. The powder, the calcium carbonate, and the resin itself.
Yes.
Okay? Without the resin, the calcium carbonate, it'll be weak. It'll be clear. But that's why, for this one, I will not choose that. Because of the structure, you can see it's a bit thin. It's very thin. If you use clear resin, a lot of things might happen. So, it's still brand new to us. So I will do a few more experiments on different material and different type of paint job. See what we come up with.
Brilliant. We're just going to move on now to the Logan lot, and then we'll get around to the last piece. Sorry, Dan. Okay. Now we all know Alex. Alex loves this piece. Yeah, we all know this. He loves this piece. I haven't been able to get him a bloody way for this for 3 days. He's been stuck here looking at this piece, had it in his hands. We got to see a very early showing of it when we landed, which was very great of you to do so. This piece, tell me about the ideas behind this piece and also about this magnificent water effect you've got going on. I know that the production levels of trying to get this, the perfect balance is very hard. Tell me about that.
Initially, we did not go for this type of wetness or the water effects. But after we finish our first round of paint job, we feel that there's something missing in this whole piece. That X factor. So we brainstorm again. After half an hour of brainstorm, it's about 12 midnight. I was in the factory. Then we come up with this idea and we try it out. And the end result is something that we would not expect. It's stunning, something different.
Yeah, I think you certainly got that. I think you've nailed it completely. Obviously, so this is prototype, so all the claws are just at the moment. They will be metal, won't they? It's only just that they're on for display at the moment because it's still a very early prototype. So the claws will be metal, and then the helmet. People were talking about the helmet, you know, because you went with a green as opposed to the classic gunmetal grey. What was your thinking? What was your ideas? Because I know for a fact it was yours. So tell me what you were thinking.
It would have gone through with the gunmetal, because all this structure you can see, the base, they are all gunmetal. If your helmet is gunmetal, there is no contrast at all. It will be very plain. That's why I take a step more. It's more of a soldier, army, secret project. Yep. So I paid a bit more greenish for that.
Yep. And all these light up, all these boards light up, and they've got a great war effect inside. And so we're looking at, and they all turn. Were you thinking about the display amount, the display room? Was that your idea, that you wanted to make it so that you could conserve some space for collectors?
Yep. I don't like to display things, it's too boring. That's why I always try to play something in my statues. So in this statue, the base is what I'm playing with. This is what I'm playing with. So it makes it, everyone would have their own adjustment and every piece will be different. That makes things more interesting.
Totally agree. Did a great job on this, Sang. Really nice job, man. The hair especially. How did you do this texture with the hair? Because I think this is some of the best hair on skin Wolverine I've seen. Some has been okay, some's been terrible. How did you get this? How did you come up with this?
Actually, I need to thanks to Daniel Bell. He really did a great job.
Oh, good catch.
Sorry.
Nice job.
Okay. Initially we did not have any idea, so we go research, and we discussed with Daniel Bell, and end up he proposed this to me, and it came out great. Okay, so great thanks to Daniel. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to the final piece. We're going to go into the Magneto. This has been one of the stars of this convention this year, even though it's not painted at the moment. Okay, now this, you released the Magneto on Throne, considered one of the best quarter scale pieces made by a lot of people. When you're doing this Magneto, what was your challenge when you're doing a second Magneto to try to make it something that would be as good?
It's a long story. Actually, this Magneto idea was been the white Magneto was been proposed by one of my distributor in China. So we look at it, but to us, how do we surpass our first Magneto on throne? That's the most difficult. Same, we blame it, we stomp it. Okay, with Hive, with my group, Scan. So end up, this is what we got it. And also thanks to Martin, the guy who, my creative art director, who art direct this. And also the sculptor, Alvaro. Thanks to them, this turned out really great.
And it's going to come with 3 heads, yes? One helmet, screaming, calm, and then this unmasked portrait. And you have the gun sort of in the ball, like made it like all the ammunition, everything else like that, you know, and the rocket, which is just catching in the nick of time, yeah? When making this structurally, trying to build this, what challenges did you have to overcome?
Okay, how to make things float without using any so-called magnetism.
Yeah, magnets, yeah.
So our idea is how to make him Magneto. So actually, this is Ben idea. Okay, this is Ben idea.
Yeah. Good, perspective.
Yeah, with the vision of when you look at the angle, it really floats.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the two so-called with two gun, dismantle, become a ball shape. So later on, I will do this engineer part in the factory to do in a way that visually, when you look to the front, you'll be like levitating.
Like levitating too, yeah?
Yes,
wow, okay. I just want to say thanks for your time, and also congratulations on a really wonderful show, man. It was an honor to be here, and I think you absolutely have surpassed yourself. So congratulations. All the online stuff's been very positive, so very well done. Thanks very much for your time. Been an honor. Thank you. There is Alex. Thank you. Right. Okay. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for being with us. Much love. Peace.